Hello student, how are you? Hope that all of you are fine. Okay, I'm also fine. And today I'm going to start uh, the English class of class 10. And today I'm going to discuss the third chapter of this textbook. Okay, and the third of this is two stories about flying. Okay, and this first part is his first flight, and the second part is a black aeroplane. Okay, and the first part is first flight. Liam O'Flaherty is the writer. Okay, and before starting our lesson, I am going to giving a simple introduction of our writer. Liam O'Flaherty is a Irish writer. Okay, and he is a storyteller of story. Here he has written many stories regarding the Irish literature. Okay, that means he played a prominent role writing prominent role of Irish literature. Okay, and in this in this chapter uh, in this chapter the writer it is explained here a seagull. Okay, and the seagull is a seabird. You know, a seabird, where the seabird is that it is a lives in a sea area, no? And the writer explained here how a seabird it is learned his first flight in his very beginning life. Okay, and the seagull was a young one, and he has one little brother and sister also, and his mother father is there, and in the his all our family are that is in the sea. Okay, and this sea area, and seagull was, that means seabird was sitting on a ledge. Ledge means that is a small part that is stick out from the rock. Okay, or a mountain or a hill. This small narrow place stick out from a ledge or a mountain. Okay, it is here it is come out from a stick out a small place of a rock. Okay, and in this chapter our writer explained that is the seagull actually before one day ago, all that is already his brother and sister flown away, but he did not able to fly till now, because it is he as he was fear, no? That means due to his fearness he would not able to fly away. Okay, and just he was sitting on the edge of the ledge. Okay, on the edge of the ledge, and edge means it is in the side part, no, very in the side edge of the ledge, and his brother and sister were flying in the sky and over the sea, and he was just sitting on the ledge, and his mother and father that is tried him to fly away, but he was unable to fly, and her father at first praised him and requested him to fly away. Okay, but he tried one time. He just that is a little bit he walked and ran to try tried to fly away, but he was again he stopped due to his fearness. That means the fearness is the most that is the most prominent reason for not flying away. Okay, and at last after praising, after requesting him to fly, at last his mother father also scolded him, and why not you try it yourself? Why you fear? Huh? Yes, your brothers and sisters already flown away, but why not you try? Huh? If you don't try to fly, then how you will able to get your food? Okay, so they also threatened him that is if you don't try to fly, if you don't fly, then you will not be given any food. Okay. And he also he spent 24 hours, that means 24 hours without that is having food, because already his father and mother treated him, no. And he was hungry, due to hungry. In the next morning he was just sitting on a edge of the ledge. His brother and sister are flying in the sky over the sea. And father was his father was, that is what I his father was sitting. And at first he called him, requested him to fly, but he did not give any attention to his parents. Okay. At that time his father was preening the feathers of his white back. And his mother was looking at him. She was standing on a little high hump on a plateau, her white breast thrust forward. Now and again she tore a piece of fish that lay at her feet, and then scraped each side of her beak on the rock. That means his father was pinning his feather. That means pinning, it is stretching out, and just sitting on a rock, And but all of you know, it is our mothers loves us mostly, no. So mother has a great love on her child. Every it is all creatures and every human beings, that mother loves his children very much, no. Very much. So she caught a fish for him, and she was steering the food. Okay. By laying the fish on her feet, okay, leg. And she's also what she was doing, she was escaping each side of his beak. It is escaping, it is scraping. That means that both side of that, it is to make ready for food, to get ready for food. It was scraping, that is making a shed, or that is making sharp. Okay. And when the seabird saw that her mother kept a fish, it is a food on her leg, no, he was maddened on seeing the food, because he was too much hungry, no. So due to his hungry, he was maddened by showing the foods. He requested her mother to give him the food. In the verse, it is what she said, it is a ga ga ga. He cried, begging her to bring him some food. Okay. But her mother, what she said, just she also made a sound, gakalha. She also made a sound. She screamed back derisively. Okay. And after that, being a mother, no, and a mother have a great love. I already told you on her son or the daughter, no. So what she did, she by keeping the fish on her leg, she fly away towards him. Okay. Her mother just crossing him, but before reaching him, she stopped a little bit distance from the seagull. Okay. And he was just see the food, no, he leaned forward toward his mother. He leaned forward to get the fish. Okay. And but his mother already stopped a little bit distance, no. So when he leaned forward, at that time he fall down. Okay. He fall down on the sea, over the sea. Okay. And what happened there after that, when he fell down, at that time his automatically his feather flap out. Okay, and he after flapping out his feather, he was that is started to fly. Okay, and from the left side to right side, he was uh, just flying. Okay, and what happened that after that, what happened? Yes, when as soon as he fall down, no, he flap out his feather, and he also screamed. It means cried with fear, cried fear. But automatically his feather is that is a flapping, no, flapping in the sky, and he started flying, flying on the sea, and what happened? The wind touch his breast, no, okay, against his breast, and he was now he is able to fly himself. Okay, somehow he able to fly himself. And when her mothers see him, his seagull was able to fly, no, she also screamed. That means she also cried with joy. Okay, his father also screamed with a in pleasant mood, in a pleasant thought. Sorry, in pleasant mood, he also screamed. He also cried. Okay, that his son able to fly himself, isn't it? So after that, what happened? After that, what happened? I'm telling you after that what happened. The last part, the last part of the story, you see here. Yes, and at the same time, he saw his two brothers and sisters flying around carpeting and banking and soaring and diving. It means at the same time, is carpeting means, that means what, leaping like a horse. No, the on seeing his flying, his brother and sister, they also that is cried with joy, and they also what they are doing, they are carpeting. And carpeting means it is a leaping like a horse, jumping like a horse. And banking, that is a banking, and soaring and diving. Soaring means it is a flying, and diving means it is a by touching the water level, just like to catch the fish, to catch the food by touching the water, and they dive. That means in Hindi dubki lagana. In Hindi dubki lagana. It means by touching his body, their body on the water level, and they are screaming, screaming, and they are soaring. Okay. At time after that, what happened? Then he completely forgot that he had not always been able to fly. Yes. After that, what happened? The seagull forgot himself. That is a yes. That he could not fly, but forget himself, and commanded himself. Sorry. Yes, and commanded himself to dive and soar and carve. Yes. What happened? Commanded himself to dive. He also tried to dive. That means he also tried to touch the water, touch the water to catch like a fish, no, like a food. Okay, and what happened? And soar and flying and carving. When is from left side, he's or running, circling. He was flying, no, and shrieking shrilly. That means unpleasantly. And unpleasantly. That means unpleasantly shrilly. That is unpleasantly cried himself. After that, what in the last again I'm telling the reading the last paragraph of this chapter. He was near the sea now, flying straight over it, facing straight out over the ocean. Okay, what happened? He was near the sea now, flying straight over it. It means just he was flying over the sea and facing straight out over the ocean. He saw vast green sea beneath him. What happened? He saw, or under him, beneath means under him there is a vast sea. Okay, and with little ridge moving over it, and he returned his beak sideways and cawed amusedly. What again? What is he doing? He was that is soaring and turn his beak sideways. It means from left side. One time left side he saw, again right side is so. That is by turning his beak, he was looking here and there, no, and cawed amusedly. Amusedly means pleasantly. That is he pleasantly he also crying, no. And after that, his parents and his brothers and sister had landed on his on this green flooring ahead of him. They also, his parents and brothers and sisters also had landed on this green flooring ahead of him. That is on the green floor. That means what? Green floor means that on the water level. Okay, and they were beckoning to him. Beckoning means indicating him. Yes, come here. Yes, yes, come here. Like this, no, calling shrilly with cry. That means he dropped his legs to stand on the green sea. That means he dropped his. That means just he dropped his leg to what? To sit there, no, to stand on the green sea. Okay, his legs sank into it. That means as soon as he dropped to as soon as he keep his legs on the sea, his legs sank. That means drown, no, sank there in the water. He screamed with fright and attempt to rise again, flapping his wings. That means as soon as his legs sank there, no, he screamed with fright. That means he cried with fear and attempt to rise again, flapping on his wings. Again he tried to flapping, but he was tired and weak with hunger, and he could not rise because he became tired, no, and he became weak with hunger, and he could not rise again. That means he could not fly again over there, no. But he was yes, exhausted by the strange exercise. That means automatically fall down, no, on seeing the food that is brought by her mother to give him. But she also did not give him. After seeing the food, he leaned forward, no, and he automatically fall down, no, and automatically he also stretched out his flapping his feather, and he started winging, no. And this was the exercise, no, this was a strange exercise. That means our writer is saying it is due to the strange exercise he became tiredness, and he was not able to fly. His feet sank into the green sea. Okay, again our writer is saying that his feet, all the feet sank into the green sea. That means in water, the sea, the water of the sea, and his feet were sank there, no, and then his belly touched it. At the time, after sinking his feet on the water, his belly also touched the water level, and he sank no further. And as soon as it touched the belly on the water, no, water level, after that he was not sank deeply. That means he did not he did not sink completely in the water. He was floating on it. Yes. After that, what happened? He was just floating on the water, and around him his family was screaming, praising him. Yes. At that time, what happening? His family was what happening? Screaming, that is crying with joy, praising him. Yes, praising. Yes, brave. Yes, you are able to fly. No, they are praising him, and their beaks were offering him scraps of dogfish. That means their beaks, that they are offering him food. Okay, seafood they are offering him. Okay, he had made his first flight in this way. That means in this way the seagull was able to fly, was able to do his first flight. Okay, so this is the story of this lesson, and I have explained the explain about the lesson in a brief form, in a short form, okay. And if you don't understand or you have any confusion regarding the explanation of this or explanation of this chapter, then you can ask me, you can call me, and you will message me through WhatsApp group, okay. And one thing from this lesson, I think one thing we have to learn, it is to come over the fear and move forward. Yes, in our life, uh, if we fear, then we will not able to come over our come over the fear. Okay, will not able to move forward ourselves if we fear in life. So mm, to move forward our life, to improve our life, to reach our goal, we should that is come over the fearness, no, and we should give up the fearness, no. So this is the short explanation of this story, and written by Liam of Flaherty, okay. And next I will discuss the question answer, okay. Whatever the question answer will be arrived from this chapter, I will prepare, and also prepare the answer also, and send to you, okay. And as all of you know, it is due to the coronavirus COVID-19, no, our school is being closed, and we are mostly lacking behind our education. We are lacking behind our classes, no. And so far as possible from myself, my side, I try to give you the explanation, or whether it is prose or poem, and I also prepare the question answer also and send to you, okay. And okay, uh, have a safety all of you, and have a good day, okay. This much, that's all today.